Okay, I'm recording right there. And I'm about to go live on live.
Yes,
I'm going to be live right now on Facebook right now.
alright. Alright, how do I share this, man?
What number is 246? Which phone is that one?
This one here.
I can't give him that number for the
I
call.
know.
Everyone call
It'll
me.
look it's something in
Get
it.
Sergio's number.
I'll text it.
Alright. Count
Tell
it.
us when to go.
Count
We're going live right.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How's it going, everybody? We're back again on our Monday.
I think it's
episode.
chapter 11 or
Chapter
something.
11, yeah.
Chapter-
Chapter 10. Chapter 11 is next week. That's our bankruptcy week.
Getting ahead of us.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll have 1 week to pick this up. We'll see what happens. We'll be millionaires by next week. You never know. It could happen. But yeah, MMA Fight Pass podcast. I'm Sergio Quinones. This is Chris Ronquillo. Y'all know who he is, man. He's a legend here in the local MMA. Photographer, website guy. Jay Leno's right hand man.
Okay.
Man. So yeah, before we start, let's give our thank yous to Bellator MMA, Scott Coker, CJ Tuttle, Danny Brenner, Spike TV, David Schwartz, Nicole Platt for your continued support, and Combate Americas, Campbell McLaren, CEO, and Mike Afro Mowitz, the Vice President. Thank you guys.
And take out the shout outs to our sponsors, the people that make it happen, that actually pay the bills around here, man. See What Digital for all your digital needs. 559-905-1033. Give him a call. And Eddie out there, Batman, he still lives here in Central California. This guy ain't dead. And he handles over there by Say MMA. And a number we were going to give out, but it's going to be occupied. So maybe later on in the show we'll clear that up so you guys can give us a call.
All right, so let's get started, man. Let's talk about some upcoming events we have locally here in our valley. We have No Limit Fighting, which is going to be Bakersfield's first MMA show in about 3 or 4 years. Is that?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's pretty close, maybe about 4 years, because I know Jeremy, they did a show out there at the Dome or something like that.
They just haven't been back, huh?
Yeah, no, they haven't been back. And then there was a couple of pro shows, but it was probably within more 7 years. But this is good. It's definitely something that, you know, Bakersfield needs. There is a lot of interest,
They got a lot of fight gyms down there. Yeah,
They
they
got
got
a-
Nolan's, the Camarillos are there. One of them. Who else?
We got JC.
Yeah,
Yamas.
JC Yamas has a gym. Cody Sons, he has some people that he has fighting, and we also, yeah, there's a lot of gyms out
Yeah,
there.
there's probably about
Flawless,
4 or
Ridgecrest.
5 big gyms.
Flawless, there you go, Flawless, Ridgecrest, that with Antoine Hood and
Yeah.
Victor Rico, all those cats out there. So that's a good.
Eric Nolan.
Eric Nolan, yeah, that's a good area.
Yeah, they got a lot. They got a lot.
They bring their guys up to the 559 fights.
They got a lot of them, and basically everybody knows Bakersfield is a wrestling town
Yeah, it's a
because of
restaurant.
the college and everything like that too. So a lot of the fighters that end up turning fighters have a strong base already to begin with. So it's going to be some good fights, man. I think they're, last time I looked, they're what, 15? One time I seen there was like 20, something like that. I was like, wow. But it'll be good. Phil Flathers is actually putting on this event. He's been around for a long time. He's got some good matchmaking skills.
We'll be talking about a little bit more about all that a little bit later in the show. The week after that, that's June 17th. So
That's the Father's Day week, and that's Saturday.
Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
Saturday or Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday. So that's this Saturday, man. So if you got time, head down there and check it out. Support Bakersfield, support the valley. There's a lot of fighting up here in the, I guess, central northern part of the valley. That's more south.
Yeah,
valley.
coming over the hill, that's the first
Yeah.
spot you stop at, so support those guys if you can.
The week after that, June 23rd, we have 559 Fights 57 in Fresno Tower Theater, June 23rd. Well, I'm sure we'll get a little bit more info on those fights after this week, you know. After Bakersfield passes in, we'll focus a little bit more on 559 Fights, see who's fighting who. Actually, I think the main event is Paul Elizondo versus Jamie Mora.
Yeah, I read a little bit about it. Supposed to be, these kids are supposed to be pretty good scrappers. That's the main event. And
I think they're both real strong wrestling base.
Yes.
So
yes.
when you have two wrestlers, usually you know what happens. They end up standing up, man, because they take each other down, get up, take each other down.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
the modern day grappler does. Back in the day, a lot of the other ones just grab a pounder.
Yeah, pounding to death, man. Yeah, that was becoming June 23rd, the following weekend. There's going to be a Bellator press conference in New York City on June 8th. Loren Larkin and Aaron Pico are going to be there. So they finally found Aaron Pico an opponent. I guess he's going to be fighting Zach Freeman. Not sure who that is, but everyone's excited to see Aaron Pico fight. You know,
it's somebody that's going to give him a little fit, but I think he's going to do real easy.
Yeah, you know, of course he's going to go out there and try to spoil his debut, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you do that, you know, that puts you right on the map too. So Zach Freeman, man, you got to go box the wall, man. This is, everybody gets one
good opportunity.
Chance, and this could be it for you, you know what I mean? You never know. This could put you right in the spotlight. On main event on that card is Charles Sonnen versus Vanderlei Silva. Phil Davis versus Ryan Bader, co-main event. Matt Matrio versus Fader. Let's see if
hopefully
this happens. Part 3,
yeah.
Loren Larkin versus Douglas Lima, and then Zach Freeman versus Aaron Pico. That'll be the pay-per-view right there. So
that's June 24th in New York.
That's a good one. Let's see if Matt Matrio and Fader happen. You know, I mean, we have a heavyweight here in the Valley. Javier Yala is ready on standby. And he's always saying, you know, I'm ready. So if any of those guys back out, man, I'm sure he'll be down to fight. He has a fight set up already, right?
Yeah, I believe it's July 14th or something like that. And actually it's, I want to say
Oklahoma.
Is it Oklahoma?
Yeah, he's in Oklahoma.
Windstar or something like that? Yeah, Oklahoma. Against another Russian.
Another
like
Russian,
I said,
man.
this
like
guy's
a Russian killer, like Sakuraba, the Mexican Sakuraba, just taking out all the Russians, you know? Hobby, man. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. So, yeah. So we're going to call Phil Flathers here in a little bit and see what he's going to be talking about his Bakersfield show. From what I know, like we said, it's the first one in a few years. We have notes that JC Yamas he's a local pro fighter. He just fought at the Tachi not too long ago.
Yeah, he fought this last Tachi.
He fought Buddy Wallace, got his eye cut, man, blood everywhere, nasty. You know, people love to watch that shit. But you know, once you start fighting after a while, man, you like to pass that knowledge on, you know.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure if he has his own gym.
Yeah, he has a nice academy. He has several academies, but this one, based one, he's getting a lot of these up and coming kids that are going into the amateurs and, you know, spreading his wealth with them too. So I'm looking forward to see some of these proteges or prospects.
Yeah, up and
that's the word. Yeah,
prodigies.
Up and comers coming from his camp. You know, the guy's really a slick fighter and has learned a lot through the years too. You know,
I'm guessing his students are going to be really ground oriented.
I think, yeah. I was just going to say
Jiu-jitsu
jiu-jitsu oriented, strong base.
We're also going to have Cody Sons call in. He's going to be talking about, he actually just fought this last weekend in Saboba.
I think it was Saturday.
Yeah. So he picked up a W, man. Good job, Cody. Hell yeah, man. Beat up some dudes. Give him a clap.
Got an arm bar second round.
Oh, you got arm bar?
An arm bar.
Nice. Cody busting out the little slip.
Yeah, you.
Traditional arm bar came to the session.
Yeah, so we're gonna be talking to him, and also, like I said, you know, he's been in the fight game a while. He was in the amateurs for a long time.
He did really good in the amateurs, and then you know, he got excited, turned pro and stuff. And I think he took fights. You know, when
that
you're first coming up,
pro is hard, man.
Yeah,
It's not the same as the amateur.
Sometimes it fights because your adrenaline overpowers you, so you do that.
Oh, I've been there, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened. But now he's settling down. I think he's picking fights.
Yeah, he's starting to pick it up now too.
Yeah.
Getting better, learning. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see him. I'm pretty sure at the Palace soon, man. I'd like to see him fight again. And then we have Gil from One Nation Gym. So I'm guessing that's a Bakersfield gym too.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking to him. I don't really know too much about him. We'll get some information on him. And do we have Phil on the phone now? Okay, we do not. All right, so let's talk some. Oh no, we're calling him in. So we're gonna wait on Mr. Phil Flathers. I think we have him on.
Phil, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, buddy, welcome to the show.
What's up, my brother?
Hey, just getting busy, man. Hey, you got a big date coming up on Saturday, the 17th. Tell us a little bit about it, man.
Yes, sir, man. Big day, big day. First time back, or first time for me in Bakersfield, but first time in a long time for a show to be there. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to go there. We got a lot of local talent that we're going to showcase. 2 title fights. We got Alec Killebrew. He's local right there from Bakersfield. Tough kid, man. So I'm excited for that fight. He's fighting a kid out of San Jose. Ronald, man, I hate when I draw a blank on his name. Anyway, that kid's a banger, so I look for fireworks in that fight, man. It'll be awesome.
What weight class is that title fight for?
The 145 belt.
Okay, so you got featherweight title fight, and then you have another one on the card.
Yeah, the flyweight belt, 125.
Oh, nice. Those are always exciting, man.
Yeah, Tanner, he's a local there out of Bakersfield as well. Tough kid, fighting that kid out of Sacramento, Corey. And that fight is gonna be fireworks, man. Those two, you know how the little 125ers are, man. They're almost fireworks. So these 2 kids are gonna get after it, man. So I'm excited. Excited for that fight as well.
So you have, besides those 2 title fights, you have 15. You managed to put together 15 fights on this card.
Yeah, we got 15 fights as of right now. Pending medicals, and that's the unfortunate thing for me as a promoter and all the promoters, man. When, you get down to the wire and you still got, 15 guys that are waiting the last minute to get their medicals done. It's like pulling your hair out, man. You want to go choke them, It's like, fuck, come on, man.
You're one guy in charge of 30 knuckleheads, you know what I mean? I say knucklehead because I'm a fighter myself, so I know how he can get, man. But luckily now, I'm pro. I do all my stuff ahead of time. But yeah, I understand, man. I probably do want to pull your hair out.
Hey, it does. It stretches you out, because you're like, come on, man. And then if they get the wrong test done, and then you run out of time for them to correct it, that's what a lot of them don't understand. And it happens all the fucking time, At least I can see that side of it. And these guys don't understand that, I think, oh no, I got this whole week, I ain't worried, and then they get the wrong test, and then they can't get it corrected, and now they can't fight. So it's just frustrating because, then if I have to make a change or try to find a last minute replacement, that sucks. That fully sucks, trying to get someone to step up at the last minute.
Yeah, because then you got to try to push their medicals through and. Yeah, I've been there before, man. I've seen promoters stress out and looking for fighters on Facebook and stuff, and you've done shows before, right? You've had up and comers or not up and comers. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, he was a matchmaker, bro.
Okay, yeah. So that you've been a matchmaker before. You're kind of doing a little bit of everything with this one, right? You're a promoter, matchmaker. Everything, right? Sound tickets.
Yeah, I've been matchmaking for over 10 years. I've been doing it for probably 15 years. I did shows in Texas, here. I've been doing it for a long time. And then I've worked for many organizations helping them out. I've always been in the game helping other promoters. And, so I've been dealing with it for a long time. And you always hope it gets easier and better, but it just doesn't. It's usually the same like every show. And, trying to hammer guys with the same shit every time, I was like, come on, man, let's just get this shit done. But, and most of the time they want to fight. It's just, they don't take it serious for some reason, like the medical ain't important,
When you don't do them, you can't fight. That's one thing, you young fighters, man, you amateur fighters, you will learn, man. You have to get your medicals done, especially you go to pros, you want to make money, you're going to have to spend more money on these big medicals, MRIs, EKGs, EEGs. Right now, the amateurs, all you have to do is get pretty much blood work and physical,
Oh
right?
yeah, that's it. That's the
easy.
basics.
That's the basic. That's the easy part right
basics.
now, man. So just wait till you get to pro when you want to make money, you know. So listen to Phil. Listen to Phil. You know, that's what the amateur is there for, to build you guys up, to build.
Exactly. I mean, if you can't deal with that at that level, then you know it's going to be. I feel sorry for you later. You know.
Well, I mean, the downside is it's amateur level, so a lot of these guys are first-time fighters, and they don't understand it.
They're still infants.
Man, I just want to fight and train. You know, so they don't really understand the aspect of the medicals and how important it is. They just think, oh fuck, I'll take care of that. You know, like the day before the fight, and you know, in their mind, that's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking, oh fuck, I should get this shit done a month early just so I ain't got to stress on it. You know.
Oh, that's a lot of stress trying to do it last minute, man. So you're a little bit more knowledgeable to the Bakersfield area than we are. Phil, can you tell me about some of the teams that are competing on your event? Because it seems here that we have a list of them, and so Bakersfield already has a deep MMA base, right?
Yeah, they do. They got some solid teams there, and then some up-and-coming teams. You got Eric Nolan. You know, he's been around a long time. Really nice facility. Tough. He's got a lot of tough guys out of his gym. Good pros. He's got some tough amateurs that are going to be showcased. You got LLAMAS. You know, he's been there a while, and you know, he's a tough cat. He just fought at Tachi Palace, and he's got 5 fighters on the card.
Wow.
So he's got a solid little team going there. And I'm excited to have them on the card. And then One Nation MMA with Gil Medina. Gil Medina's been around the sport forever. He's, you know, he's fought pro, and he's got a couple of tough kids on the card that I'm excited to see get in there and bang it out. And then you got, I don't want to forget anybody here, but
Cody's son, that's what we'll be calling him later.
yeah, Cody's son, King Vengence. That's, you know, it's kind of a new team that he started because he was always been at either Bill's or Eric Nolan's or even Jake Lamas, and he kind of ventured off on his own. And he's got 5 fighters on the card. He's got a solid little team going. So, you know, I'm excited to see his team get in there. And well, it's Alec Kilbrew is on his team, and he's fighting for the 145 belt. So
Oh, okay, wow.
That'll be big.
Actually, Cody just fought this weekend down in LA on a Gladiator Challenge and got a win, an armbar win.
Yeah, that's right, man. We were talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, coming off an armbar win, his team's going to be pumped.
Yeah, man. You know, Coach did it, so now you got to go out there and prove you can do it too,
good,
man.
yeah, a lot of momentum going into the
Yeah,
fight.
exactly, you know, so yeah, your coach wins, you know, and the week before your fight, it kind of pumps you up, man. It's like, oh, fuck, we're all going to go and smash now.
Hell yeah, man. Energy is a real physical thing, you know, and when you see your coach come in after a win, he's pumped, you know what I mean? He's excited. Cody's still a young fighter too, you know. I'm pretty sure those guys are gonna come in there almost guns blazing, you know what I mean? Almost trying to steal the thunder from Coach, you know. That's what I would try to tell them, you know. Go out there and steal that thunder from me, man, you know. Let's have people talk about you, not me. Alright, so we're gonna
give a call to JC Lamas, Phil, so hold on a second.
Let's see.
Alright.
Let's see what he answer. So yeah, we'll see what he has to say about his team and all that stuff. 5 fighters. Alright.
Yeah, you know, and, he's trying to get all the guys' match done this week. That's where I've been, you know, I'm like, come on, man. And so he kind of got them all going this week. But he promised me he's going to get them all done, though.
Lamas.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, man? Sergio Quinones right here with MMA Fight Pass. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Just been ready to start class.
Alright, what time's your class, man? We don't want to hold you too long.
Oh, it starts at 6:30.
Okay, well, we'll just do a quick 5 minutes. So you have you got 5 people on this Bakersfield 5 card. We're talking about the Bakersfield No Limit Fight event. Can you tell us about some of your fighters and what you guys are doing to prepare?
Well, actually, I got bad news. There was 5 fighters. One of the fighters that I had, Ronquillo.
Okay.
He's got a bad news. His grandfather's at the hospital right now. Like, it's like really, really bad. Like, he could die any moment. So he told me that he's gonna go to see his grandfather, and he's not gonna be sure that he can fight because he has to be by his side, because basically he's responsible for for him. So he told me that we'll be able to fight to Rafael is out. But I have 4 fighters left. They're ready. They actually finished the work. Some of them they got the blood work done already. They're ready to wait.
Oh,
They
nice.
used to go. Rafa, he was weight ready and everything.
It's just unfortunate news, yeah.
No, his blood work on Friday or something like that. But today he had the news that they have to take his grandfather to the hospital. So he told me earlier today in the morning, like, bro, something bad happened. So, you know, family comes first always.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. And tell Rafael our thoughts and prayers are with his grandpa and stuff. You know, but that kind of stuff happens, and you know, if his mind's not going to be right on Friday, you know, everyone takes the news different. You know, some people use that as motivation, and some people, you know, they just have to grieve. You know, so our hearts are with Rafael. But your other 4 guys, man, you know, you're a pro fighter. So how do you keep up on these guys? You know, like make sure you're on weight, make sure your medical's done. You know, I'm pretty sure you're on their butts all the time.
Yeah, all my fighters, man, they always make way for the fights. They're always on point. They come with well prepared, nutrition wise and training wise. They're always good. And this is not a special, but sometimes things like this happen. So there's nothing that we can do about it. We cannot prevent things like this. But as weight and nutrition, they do.
Okay, tell us about one of your fighters. Which fighter do you think we should be looking at on Saturday night? I know you don't want to single anyone out, but if you had to choose one guy, you know, just draw a name out of a hat.
You should be looking at all of them, man. They're all better than me, man. They'll tap me out, choke me out, knock me out. They're all better than me, so.
Oh wow, man, really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep
Guys, man.
we'll keep an eye on your guys then. Are your fighters more strictly jiu-jitsu based, or do you guys train a little bit of everything? Because I know I saw your last fight, man, and you were going out there with some good punches and kicks and stuff. So you guys know, like, you know, your stand-up too.
Yeah, I mean, I try to win everything, but yeah, man, my students, they better than me. Grappling, striking, punching, even cardio, they're better than me. So they go rounder. So any guys that fight my opponent is gonna get a good work.
All right, man. All right, well, that's it, man. Well, good luck to your guys' team. Is there anything you want to ask?
No, man, best wishes. We'll see you out there on Saturday, JC.
I see you guys soon, and keep an eye on the TV, man. I'm doing a lot of TV shows and commercials, so get ready for my next movie, 2018.
2018?
What's the name?
Oh, yeah.
What's the name? What's the name of that movie, man?
I can give you the details, but I'm one of the main characters.
Oh, okay, all right, no details.
They were from the face to start that.
All right, JC.
All right, take care, guys.
All right,
All right,
you too.
see you later.
Yeah, no, I will be catching your movie on.
Well, Phil, you can knock one out from that team.
That's what you were talking about right now.
Actually, yeah, I already replaced them.
Oh, okay, good.
He did tell me about that.
Last 30 seconds.
Hey, you replaced them right now over the phone.
Yeah,
you know what?
I don't fuck around, man.
Right on.
Oh, fuck, man.
Experience.
That's called experience. I'm waiting. All right, so we're gonna call our next guy right now, Phil, which is Cody's son. So we're gonna see what he has to say. Let me put in these numbers because I gotta type in a whole different area code. So 6.
You better not say you have everybody falling off.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what? We're not even gonna tell these guys that you're on the line. I mean, we're gonna see what they say. We're gonna call Cody right now. So, yeah, so there's JC, man. He says he got a lot of people, man, better than him. That's gonna be exciting to see, then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, I'm always excited to see these new guys come out, and showcase their talent. So I'm excited for this weekend, man. We should have some good matchups.
Cody.
Huh? Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, Cody? This is Sergio Quinones and Ronquillo with MMA Fight Pass. How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm amazing. How about you guys?
Good, man. We're just here talking about Bakersfield, man. The Bakersfield event, no limit fighting. So we understand you'll be at this event, but not as a fighter, as a coach this time, right?
Yes, sir. I got 5 fighters fighting that night.
Wow, so you have 5 people competing.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, first, before we can continue on that, man, I want to say a personal congratulations on your last win on Saturday, man. That's hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Tell us a little bit about that, man. How did that go down?
My opponent switched the day before a fight.
Oh man.
And I didn't really know much about the guy, and well, it turned out the dude had like 35, 40 pounds on him.
That's always happening to you, man. That's always happening to you.
I was like, man, I already sold the tickets, you know, it's whatever, so let's just do it. You know, I wasn't really making a whole lot of money on it, so I was like, I'm gonna go for it anyways, you know. So I landed a pretty good combo to start the fight off. I got pretty cocky, I took my hands up, and I was like, come on. Started running around, and I was like, come on. Give me the overhand, and then changed the whole fight, dude. Like, I had to, you know, I was like, oh, well, the striking's gone, man. I mean, he's too big, he's gonna eat all my punches. So I started to play the ground game. At the end of round 1, they put me in a guillotine for like probably a minute or so. I fought it off. Second round came out. We got a pretty good exchange. I got the takedown. I got full mount, and I threw an armbar out of like nowhere. I landed it.
The Hail Mary, huh?
I was like, whoa, I guess jiu-jitsu does work, I guess.
Yeah. That was a straight out Jiu-Jitsu 101. YouTube right before the fight. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, congratulations, dude. Congratulations. You know, it sounds like and every fight that you have, you know, is only gonna make you better because, you know, like it sounds like you were in some adversity in the beginning of the fight, fought back, you know, beat a bigger opponent, you know, and not only that, you know, them switching your opponent the day before, that has to rack up some nerve. You know, I don't care how tough you think you say you are, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're gonna be nervous, like, man, who is this guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was training for someone else. Now a
Exactly.
total X factor, you know. So that's always plays a little bit with the nerve. So, you know, now if that keeps happening to you, man, you're pretty soon you're just gonna be able to brush that off.
I seen that video. That guy looked like Derek Lewis, man. I was like, whoa, man.
Yeah, I was supposed to fight Garrett Marks from Fresno, and he called me out and did all that little Facebook drama that he likes to do. And,
No show again.
and, well, when they came down to it, he was like, well, fight me at 205 then. And so I was at 209, about to make 205, and he called the promoter and said, he's too big, it doesn't make no sense to fight him. After all that weight and stuff. So, and then I was like, whatever, you know, I came here to fight, so they gave me some dude, I already forgot his name, honestly, but they called him the Compton Warrior.
Compton Warrior, I like that.
Yeah, I called the Compton Warrior.
Nice.
Yeah, but about this Bakersfield thing, man, I'm pumped up too. Like I got 5 guys on there. Every one of them is, you know, special in their own way. You know, I got a phenomenal wrestler on my team. A couple of good strikers. Really good all-around person. And all my guys are ready, man. And I hope you guys are out there supporting.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. I think that's how it kind of is in our team too. You know, we have people that are a little bit better at one thing, you know, and as you grow, you know, you grow as more full of a fighter, you know. But yeah, beginning out with amateurs, man, it's good to have a striker, you know, train with a wrestler, because then they help each other out. You know, they help each other out, they help each other get better and stuff. And so coming off your win, man, how is that in the gym? You know, I bet you all your guys are probably pumped up.
Yeah, well, all of them, you know, I'm going to pull out my fight, but you know, all my guys were, you know, I could have just left and be like, you know what, that's on the switches, whatever. But I mean, all my guys were like, oh, well, it's going to motivate us, you know, for this weekend, and it's going to get us pumped up. Some of my guys were like, it helps us. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to set a good example, and I'm just going to go out there and bang it out anyway.
Yeah, man, that's a good thing.
Good deal. Hey, question, man. Where'd you get those shorts?
Which ones?
The ones you wore. The ones that you were wearing, man.
Tell us about the shorts, because I don't know. So describe these shorts, because I want to know now. Because, you know, Chris...
It was like a Joe Frazier, the Joe Frazier shorts. Everybody's used to him wearing those belly tudo type shorts. And he came up with, right on, dude, it worked, man. It worked.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about some of your fighters, you know what I mean? Let's give them a little bit of recognition, you know, just one by one real fast. Maybe do a quick, you know, description or what you see, how you see them finishing the fight, you know? Tell them, you know, do you have big guys, small guys, you know?
Well, all my guys are under 170.
Okay, so you got smaller dudes.
Yeah, I got Matt Reed. He's a really standout high school wrestler. He's about 5'9", like 155.
Okay.
He's one and out. He fought one of the huge MMA prospects down south for his MMA debut. He ended up knocking him out in 15 seconds. So.
And he's a wrestler.
Yeah, I mean.
So he got power and he's got wrestling skills. That's good.
He's a striker at heart, man. He loves that. He loves that. He's really good. He plays during wrestling at the North High School in Bakersfield. Really good guy. Then I got CJ Jones. He's very work, a lot of dedication. I mean, this guy's came a long way. I mean, he came to me at about 195 pounds, and he's walking right now 4 days before the fight, 5 days before the fight at 162, and he's trying to 55. I mean, this guy said, just me, you know, give me what it takes to win, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Give him the tools to perform. Let's see, I got Michael Taylor on our team. He fights at 185. I actually forgot about one weight. He's supposed to go to good in these, but they can find him at 70 pounds on him. So he's on 85, really. I've been training for about 2.5, 3 years, but he just never really had the drive to fight himself. But he's ready to go.
You have someone that's a main event, right? Is that what we heard?
Yeah, I'm into him. That's like my golden child right there.
Yeah, the prodigy.
I got Chris Perez. He's at 145. He's super dedicated to do all the work. And you got Alan Gilbert. He's fighting for the 145-pound title.
Okay.
And that kid's phenomenal, man. He has a lot of freaking fast swing. I mean, he's hitting hard in the gym harder than most of my opponents have in fight. Like, that's what kind of power he's bringing to this fight this week. I believe he's fighting some guys who consider himself like a technical caller, like that. Alex has a lot of class, a lot of style, and amazing technique. The ground game is phenomenal. He's got a shot everywhere. He's the next big thing.
All right, man. Well, that's good. That'll be good, man. Go pick up that belt and take it home. Hang it up in the gym. Where are you guys training at right now?
Well, I'm in the middle of the gym move right now, so we're set up in my backyard in my garage. I put one of my cage up, drilled it in so we can work on my cage, and I got about 25 feet of mat space in my backyard.
Oh, nice, man.
So.
No, yeah, man. It's not about the fancy gym. You know, it's about just getting working and who's in there, man. So if you're drilling cages in and stuff like that, man, that's good right there. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys are getting good work and stuff. And I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we got one guy fighting for a title. That's pretty good right there, man.
Cody, how's the
One of the toughest guys in town, and we're going to be there Saturday to prove it.
Cody, how's the response from the community as far as like ticket sales, man?
Well, I got one guy who sold about 125 tickets so far.
Wow.
Another guy sold about 80-something tickets.
Feel
It's awesome. This is a fight town. I mean,
There you go, buddy.
Hey, do you need more tickets?
I know. I know. A few months back, the beginning of the year, you know, we had some hopeful, and then all of a sudden, someone said that there was no interest in Bakersfield for MMA. But little did they know, huh?
Well, I mean, I don't know I forgot who's in charge of all that, but clearly they're not that big of a businessman. When I took those tickets at $100 for general admission, you know, for the first event.
Exactly.
And they had a bunch of, I'm not knocking anyone, but they had a bunch of, like, you know, local, low-name fighters fighting. I mean, you can't expect, no one wants to see me fight for $100 ticket, no matter what. I mean, I got the most loyalist fans I have when they that, you know? So this fight right here, man, is good. It's helping the community. It's affordable. Still knows what he's doing, you know? I fought for Phil a couple times in amateurs. I've had a couple guys fight for Phil, and it's always been a really cool event, you know? And, I don't see why it's not anything different.
Yeah, man, so that's good, man. Yeah, it looks like, you know, Phil has a good thing going on, man. It's only going to be good for you Bakersfield guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, you guys had the 559 fights before, but now they're mostly, you know, like Fresno, Visalia base, you know, which is good. But now Bakersfield has its own venue, you know, its own show. And it's going to be a lot of Bakersfield versus Bakersfield, and you guys can kind of figure out who's some of the best fighters there. You know, that's pretty exciting.
It's still
you
the
know,
best.
because Bakersfield got a pretty big town. It's about Fresno size.
Oh,
over there, no?
yeah, it's huge. I think it might even be bigger.
Everyone wants
It's not bigger, but it's got more fighters.
But demographically, I think Bakersfield is because it goes towards the coast.
All right, well, Cody, man. Well, once again, man, congratulations on your last fight, and we're excited to see your local fighters, man. We wish them the best of luck and stuff. Anyone you want to say thank you to or shout out live real fast?
I just want to thank all my friends, family, my team, sponsors, everyone, man. Thank you to Flathers and everything like that. I appreciate all you guys, man. Thanks.
All right, buddy.
All right, man.
Take care.
Take it easy, man.
All right,
Good
Cody.
luck. Keep training.
All right, man.
Ciao, Cody.
Excellent. Can't wait till this weekend. Yeah, see that? I mean, he's pushing tickets like crazy. It's awesome to hear that, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, great show.
So that's 2 teams so far that we've heard of, man. So I don't know if you guys watching, man. I'm already excited for this. You know what I mean? This is
That's 9 fights right there.
that's 9 fights right there. Yeah, 9. Yeah.
Sealed, yeah.
1 title fight in that, you know, and Cody has some good things to say about his fighters. JC Yama actually said that his fighters can all beat him, and him being on the pro level, that's something bold to say. Now, I'm not sure how 100% true that is, you know what I mean, but yeah, I mean, that's exciting to see. So we got one more guy we're gonna call that I actually don't know nothing about. Is Gil from One Nation Gyms. Can you tell us a little bit about Gil and One Nation before we call him, Phil?
Yeah, you know, Gil has been around sport a long time. He's a heavyweight. He's had a few fights, and you know, he's dedicated. I mean, he's one of those guys that struggle to keep his gym open, but he's just, a good dude. I mean, good heart, man. He bends over backwards for whoever's on his team and at his gym. I've seen it personally, and he's got knowledge. He really wants to develop fighters and grow with the sport here, and he's been around a long time. So he's the one that actually called me 2 years ago to come to Bakersfield. At first I'm like, man, I don't want to go down there. But he's been hammering me for 2 years, and finally said, hey, I'll get the venue, I'll do this. And he did. He came through with his word. He got the venue, he got me some sponsors, and he's really helped a lot in a lot of aspects of helping me get this fight going since I'm so far out of town. So really, he's been, kind of my right-hand man getting everything going on this. So I got nothing but good to say about him. He's a good dude, and I think he's got a couple guys he's been really training hard that are fighting on this. He's got 3 fighters fighting, and so I'm excited to see these guys showcase their skills at the show.
Oh, all right, man, awesome. So he kind of had a vision a while back, and you kind of helped make that happen too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, so we'll call him in a little bit. Yeah, he didn't answer the phone right now. So you said he's a heavyweight. So he had a couple fights actually himself, or no?
Yeah. He actually, I fought at Tachi, I think, once or twice. And honestly, I didn't see his fights. you know, from what I gather, he's a game fighter. He loves the sport. I've seen him in there training his guys. He definitely knows his shit. You know, he's a good coach. You know, I've been around the game a long time, coaching myself for a lot of years, so I can tell when someone knows what the fuck they're doing, and he definitely knows what he's doing.
Do you know how many fighters he's supposed to have on the card?
He's got 3. He's got 3 fighters on the card. A 205 fighter making his debut, and 2 245ers.
Big boys.
And yeah, he's got 1 big boy and then a couple small dudes.
Nice.
And you know, they look game in the gym. I mean, they look good. So I'm excited to see them get in there and put it out. You know, and see how they do.
So Phil, you actually you live up north, right?
Yeah, Sacramento.
Okay, so Sacramento. So you're throwing, like you said, you're throwing a venue in Bakersfield. You know how you say Gil helps you a lot. Do you ever have the chance to come down to Bakersfield? Because you said you've seen some of these fighters in action, right? Like how many times do you come down? Have you came down just once, maybe just to kind of check up on everybody, collect some tickets?
I've been going down there every week for the last 6 weeks.
Wow, so you're
1 or 2 days a week.
You're coming here every week. So what?
Yeah, I've been going down there every week for 1 or 2 days during the week, you know, and then I go back home. So I've been down there actually quite a bit, you know, and you know, making my rounds to all the gyms and you know, helping get tickets out, getting posters up everywhere, you know, just doing the normal promoter job that you got to do to get the word out all over town. You know, and then I've been hitting up sponsors. I got Budweiser to sponsor 5150 energy drink. You know, so I've been meeting with them and they've been doing a lot of work for me too, from printing posters and big old banners and you know, getting them out all over town for me, putting them in all their stores. So promotion-wise, it's been going really good and really strong there. So I'm really looking forward to this show. You know, maybe not selling out, but it might sell out. It's going to be damn close.
Yeah, well, it's the first one too. You know what I mean? So it's on. Once word gets out, it's only going to get better from there. And also, you being from Sacramento, how are you reaching out to these sponsors all the way in Bakersfield, man? You know, are you going business to business, hitting the emails? You know, like how'd you get a hold of that?
Yeah, basically knocking on doors, man, beating the bushes, going from place to place. You know, just the grassroots ways of doing it. You know.
Yeah, the old school way.
And really, that's one of the benefits because then you talk to them face to face, doing phone calls and stuff like that. I mean, people can say anything on the phone, but when you're standing in front of them and, you know, you kind of get a little rapport going and see if they are really fight fans or not, because that makes a difference. You know, and so that's really, I found the most successful way to get sponsors.
Oh man, well that's awesome. And you got Budweiser, so Budweiser's gonna be the official beer of the night, or what?
Yeah, yep.
So.
But they're pushing the 5150 brand too, so
okay.
They're going to be one of the you know, the main sponsors is the 5150 energy drink, and 5150 has really been trying to get more into the MMA side of things. They're actually doing their own event, MMA event, August 5th in Livingston.
Okay, so they have a card now.
Yeah, they're getting on the promoter side.
Wow, that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, I've heard of 5150.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. They also really into the racing. I know, like NASCAR, the lower level. I've been around for years.
Yeah, and BMX too. They've been in, you know, all kinds of different aspects of sports and stuff. You know, so and they've sponsored a lot of fighters over time.
Yeah.
Anthony Ruiz, because he lives up by where the owner of 5150 is, and I know that they've sponsored Anthony Ruiz for a long time.
Yeah, that's it. Hey Phil, a lot of people don't know that you used to fight yourself.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and a lot of people don't know. I'm getting fucking crusty, man. I just turned 50 a couple weeks ago.
Get in line, but no, that's something a lot of these guys don't know. They know, you know, wearing the hat as far as like promoter and helping out with the medicals, but
yeah.
they didn't realize that you firsthand had that knowledge being on the other side of the cage door.
Yeah, and I was a coach. I owned a gym for a long time. I've been coaching for a long time. I got a lot of tough fighters that, done well in the sport. A lot of kids that started with me, and Alex Sandoval, he's in the UFC now. He just won 2 fights in a row in the UFC, but he started when he was like 14, and he's 30 now. So that shows you 16 years ago I had this kid training, that started with me. So, yeah, I've been in all aspects of the sport, man. From fighting to coaching to owning a gym to promoter to, I don't know, you name it, I've done it.
Everything, man.
Even after the after-hour fights, we will talk about that.
Yeah, he was the muscle, the strong arm for a few people. So yeah,
And honestly, I've been a cut man, a corner man, I've been a judge, a ref, so just pretty much every fucking aspect of it.
What about
That's awesome,
pastor?
not yet. All right, so one of the other big teams that's you have fighting on your card that even I know about is Eric Nolan's Xtreme Fitness. That's probably one of the biggest or bigger gyms in Bakersfield. Am I correct? Or?
Yeah, he's been there. I think he said he's been in Bakersfield like 13 years. I think he had the gym there, and it's a badass facility. I went there. I was really impressed, man.
Oh yeah, I actually trained there one time, and I was surprised. I was like, wow, this is like a weightlifting gym. Like nice.
I've been there one
gym.
time. I went to a jiu-jitsu tournament there. Cole Escobedo was in it. Josh Thompson was in it.
Old school.
Oh yeah, old school.
Fighters,
Yeah. That was the last time I've ever been in that gym.
Yeah, so
yeah, it's a huge facility. I mean, it's got a cage, a ring. He's got a huge mat area. He's got like 30 or 40 bags hanging up in a bag area. I went there. He had this bag class going, and he had like 30 people in this bag class, and he said that class runs like 3 or 4 times a day. So just in those students, just doing this bag exercise class, the drills that he does, I mean, it's huge. And then, he's got some solid pros there, and some solid amateurs. So I mean, he's definitely doing a good thing there.
yeah, man. Do you know anything about his fighters fighting? Anyone that we should look out for on Saturday night?
Well, both of his kids that he's got in there are debuters.
Okay.
He did have, we did have Hunter Felkins, which is Hope Felkins' twin brother, but he got injured. So we pulled him off the card, and he's replacing him with another kid that's a first or second time fighter. So I don't know much about them because they're new. They're brand new kids, but they're coming from a solid team, and so I expect that they're going to go in there and do well. And so I was excited that Hunter was on there because I went in and watched him train, and that kid's tough, man. I mean, his brother went, I don't know, like 10-0 or 15-0 as an amateur.
Yeah.
He's undefeated as a pro, and that's his twin brother. So
Yeah, so there's
somewhat similar.
yeah, something has to be there in the blood that he's gonna do good too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've actually
Could be better.
Yeah,
Could be better.
yeah. I actually went there. I rode with home. He's pretty
I
tough.
watched him in training, and the kid's solid, man. I was impressed. I was like, fuck. And honestly, I was trying to talk Eric into let me give him a little tougher opponent than a debuter because as solid as he was, I'm like, he's gonna murder whoever I put in front of him pretty much at the beginning level. But he's like, it's his first fight. Let's just let him get his feet wet, which I agree with that too. I was like, all right. I agree with you because sometimes first time fight, it could be tough on guys for the first time in front of a crowd and all that stuff. So sometimes you got to get that first one out of the way.
Yeah, well, we will make sure you tell the referee to be ready just in case. Okay, watch out for that one. All right, Phil. Well, thank you for being on with us for a few minutes and stuff. Was there anyone that you want to say thank you to and shout out to, your final sponsors and stuff?
I shout out to everybody involved. Like I said, Gil's been a huge help. All the teams, all the coaches, because it's a lot of work for the coaches. The coaches got to get these guys ready. They got to stress on getting their medicals. Plus some of them that are fighting as well, like Cody and like LLAMAS. They just fought both of them recently. So it's okay. I know. I've been on both ends of it. So I'm really grateful, to always be working with guys teams that's passionate for the sport and that really care, you know, and to get things done. Because on the promoter side, it's like pulling your hair out sometimes, you know, getting stressed out that they're going to get shit done, you know, and then you got injuries, you got those last minute replacements, and it's not a fun thing to be a promoter, as some people might think. So no, I'm appreciative for everybody, appreciative for you guys, you know, getting, keeping, you guys keeping people interested in talking about the sport, and you know, it all comes together. You know what I mean? We all love the sport, and we're all doing it because of the love that we have for it. So I guess I just, that's it. Now I appreciate everybody.
All right, Phil. Well, thanks for being on, man.
All right, brother. Take care. We'll see.
I'll see you guys this weekend.
Yeah, I'm RSVPing to you right now.
K-side.
All right, brother. We'll see you
man.
next.
I got you covered, brother.
All right. Take care, man. God bless. We'll see you Saturday.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good Father's Day Christmas.
Hey, man, so that's exciting right there, man. You know,
I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean, I've been to fights. I never went to the amateur fights, but the pro ones, the say Fight for Wrestling.
yeah.
I've been out there, and it was some badass fights. They got the communities behind fights. That's why I don't understand, the other. But anyways, that was then. This is now, man. This is gonna happen. So we're gonna go and.
It looks like Phil's running things a little different.
Yeah.
Kind of knows what he's doing. He's putting a little bit more heart and soul into everything. That's why I think it's just really being
Exactly.
pushed.
He's actually out there, beating the floor and actually making things happen. Where some other promotions,
They'll just share something off it.
yeah, they're kind of just like, try to let the people do everything for them, but you can't do that, man. There's one other promoter that does that too, and Al. But yeah, I mean, he's out there putting posters in, and he's out there banners in, and doing all this stuff, man. I've been there with them, so I know.
Right next to him, yeah.
And that's so much respect going out to that, because it is a chore, man. And then have sometimes you have to put out a little bit of money to help get this cart filled because there's someone trying to block it for not doing it. It's just a big.
It's always
frustrating,
like
man.
One
Yeah.
obstacle after the
Everybody, it's a props
It's
up
not
to Phil, man.
It's not just the fighters. It's,
Yeah, it's like promoters against promoters, blocking this
Yeah.
and doing that. And I mean, I'm props to him. 15 fights, or say 14 maybe.
14, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy pulled
But
out.
still, man, and that's good. So.
Yeah, so we'll be watching. Yama says he has some exciting guys. Cody's Sons actually has one main eventer. And we didn't get a hold of Gil, but from what we heard, he has a big a heavyweight, 240. That's heavyweight. Yeah,
that's a monster.
Just to have those, and then they're going to be having some title fights more in the future and stuff.
Especially, hopefully, this becomes pretty good and becomes a regular thing, and then there's a lot of support for it. It's just having the opportunity and showing the people that it's for real.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. So good luck to you, Phil. And yeah, I hope you guys kick ass on that card, man. All right, let's talk a little bit about this last weekend's fight. As we close up with Mark Hunt versus Derek Lewis, we had a personal bet.
I lost, but I didn't really lose, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an honor to have this.
I told him if he lost, he'd have to wear my shirt on the show, which he's a cool dude, man. He always has a bunch of cool fighter shirts, so I wanted to give him one for his collection anyway.
Much respect for that, man.
So yeah.
It's new.
Looks new. It is new.
It is new, man.
Brand new.
It starts.
So I had Mark Hunt taking on Derek Lewis, friendly wager. Mark Hunt, man, you gotta give it to him. The guy's a beast, dude. You know what I mean? He's going on.
Oh, man.
Probably, what, 40, almost something, 50 fights now?
I thought that guy, I mean, I like him because he's always a gamer and he'll come up and do his thing. And I figured through the last times he fought, his head started to get soft a little bit.
Yeah.
But hell no, man.
Not this
He was
time.
taking some bombs.
Man, Derek Lewis, man, if this guy, if he just gets in shape and kind of, because I feel like he's not even taking it serious, and he's in the UFC.
You see the thing on the internet?
He's eating ribs.
Him eating ribs,
Right before the fight, big old plate of ribs. Like, that's what you eat after the fight. You know what I mean? Like,
Almost like the deals were.
Oh,
So
man.
he actually gassed out from the ribs.
You have to gas out from that's that put you to sleep for me.
Oh yeah, man.
He's like all digesting, getting in his stomach, man, and I don't know. I feel like if he takes it more serious, man, gets in a little bit better shape, he could do something.
Oh, yeah.
He could be nasty, man.
He is. I mean,
He-
getting his
he
leg
hits
up there for
hard.
those kicks.
Yeah.
I was like right in the row. Boom, 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 boom.
And then you could tell he just hits like a Mack truck, man, because he was landing on Hunt pretty hard. You know, Hunt he just has that big head, man. He has that Hawaiian/Samoan head, you know, New Zealander rugby head that just he's gonna be able to take everything like Homer Simpson. You know, he lets you hit him until he gets tired out, and then he just freaking digs into your body and kills it, man. So I don't know. I hope to see Derek Lewis again in the future.
Yeah,
You know,
he will.
they're not gonna cut him,
No.
matter what, you know, unless he just like totally bombs. But yeah, so our next UFC fight night will be on the 17th, which is also this Saturday.
Saturday too.
So if you can't make it out to the show, we
Limits.
hope you do, man. You can watch this. It's Holly Holm versus Beth Correa. You know, ground game versus
It's in the
striker.
morning.
Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah,
Oh,
so it's
that's
in
good.
Singapore. So, you know, those fight cards are always something.
Well, hey, someone that's a friend of the show, Marion Renault, fought both of them. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I mean, the last one, Beth Correa, I think she would have lost if it would have been here in the States, but they called it a draw.
Yeah, they call it a draw,
Mo was
man.
mounted her and pounded her.
She was beating her up. I didn't
Yeah.
get it, man.
And then again, she went the distance with Holly at the beginning, so yeah, that too. So.
And we got Andrei Arlovsky. He's always fun to watch. Another fun heavyweight, man. He's been fighting forever, you know. Sometimes it depends. There's a black and white
Which one that
Arlovsky.
shows up?
Yeah, exactly. Which one, man? Sometimes, I hate to say it, man, he looks horrible. out there,
Yeah,
man. Like, oh,
I mean,
man,
he came.
what's
I
going
mean,
on?
yeah, the guy was like fearless when you used to see him fight in the earlier days. You're like, oh shoot, the pit bull, man.
And he
he's
got
gonna
beat
go
up by
crazy,
everyone,
man.
and it looked like he was making a little comeback after a while,
He
man.
did.
When he fought, was it Ben? Big Ben? No, I forgot how he fought someone. And they were just rocking, and it was a really good
Yeah,
fight, man. They
when
were
he got
knocking each other
starched,
out.
yeah.
They started each other, yeah. So he's gonna be fighting number 13, Marcin Tybura from Poland. I haven't seen this guy yet, you know what I mean? So that's pretty sure they're using Andre as kind of a gatekeeper to see if he could get in the
Yeah,
top 10. So
yeah.
usually when that happens, this guy's done something to impress Dana White.
Give him the opportunity,
And,
yeah.
all the suits at the UFC, you know. And then we got Tarek Safardine, which he's a stand-up fighter versus Rafael dos Anjos, which is always exciting to watch. I think it's going to be at 70s, maybe, because I think this Safardine's a welterweight, so that's going to be exciting to watch. So I'm going to try to find out, see what time this fight card's going to be, and check it out. But yeah, so next week we're going to work on our in-studio guests. This week we had so many people in Bakersfield that we wanted to talk to that we just had call-ins.
Is it?
I'm sure you know your lights are on, right?
We got like 2 minutes.
Hey Eric, this is.
This is Eric Nolan. How are you?
Hey Eric, good. We're in our MMA podcast, man. Let's talk to our hosts, Sergio Quinones and Chris Ronquillo.
Okay, cool. So you want to do anything tomorrow? Is that correct?
Go ahead. Oh, Eric. So yeah. We're here.
I just put it on there right now, am I?
Yeah.
He's just started. No, it's okay. It's all right.
I was just verifying calling tomorrow.
Yeah, man. So you have how many fighters do you have fighting on the Bakersfield show, man? We had just talked to Yamas.
I just had you fighting on them.
Just 2. And debuters.
Bruno and Ira Rodriguez.
Okay, nice. Lighter guys.
Yeah, one's actually about 118 pounds.
Oh man.
125.
Oh, so
125 and down looks like 135.
okay. So 118, man. Pretty strong kid. If you let him fight at 25, so he probably has all the confidence in the world.
He fights solid. Good wrestler, good striker. Just got back from Thailand. Very good kid.
Oh wow, Thailand, man. That's how it goes.
No, he's a serious old guy.
All right, Eric. Well, yeah, man. We were just talking to all the coaches. Is there anything that we should watch out for? How do you think your kids are going to finish their fights?
Yeah, I think they're going to finish their fights with their hands up. They're doing
We're in tamales and but yeah, man, that's all the time we got for right now. So kind of just everything piled in. Next week we're gonna have a couple guests. We'll announce it throughout the week, man. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm Sergio. This is Chris Ronquillo. We will check you guys out.
Excellent.
Great stuff, guys.
Wow.
I don't know what the hell is going on here.
Yeah, he's talking about tamales. I was like, I think he does it.
Ah, no shit. Green or red?
It didn't even sound like he was real. I mean, like it was recorded. It sounded like
Who?
Eric.
Oh, Eric Nolan.
He sounded fake.
Yeah, no more 2-minute calls. I don't know.